Good morning, family. How is everyone doing this the Taste 10 Party Thursday? Happy Thursday, everyone. It's another beautiful day. This week has gone by completely fast. I cannot believe it's already Thursday. And I want to thank each and every one of you who've been on the call with us this week to be empowered, to hear some things that are just moving you and motivating you. Here's some wonderful testimonies and stories about the vitamin sprays, what they're doing around the globe to celebrate, and the new 10-star has just been announced in Team Effort International, the one that is making that $35,000 in 1 week. Oh, my goodness. Family, it's being done. It's just so good to know what's being offered in Team Effort International, and it's open and offered to whosoever will. Whatever it is that you so desire to want to do, Team Effort Network gives you the platform to do it. Team Effort International gives you the platform that we have the technology tools that we can use to promote and market our business. We have the product that people need, a product that people want, a product that says, I work. You know, we have a company that's been in business, sending out paychecks 12 years nonstop around the globe, continues to do so. We're debt-free, privately held organization. I mean, come on, family. We are at the top of what we do. You are where you need to be, and you can make it happen. Whatever you want to happen, you can make it happen. And Team Effort International, Team Effort Network, My Video Talk is at your hands to make it happen. Well, you dial into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, and this is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, with my business partner, two-star executive founding member, Pastor Dr. Del Wafer. But the line is open to you. Go right ahead and introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
Good morning, Dayton, Ohio.
All right, Dayton. Woo, Dayton, Ohio coming in. How are you, Denise?
Wonderful. How are you?
I am doing great. I'm getting excited, Denise. I'm trying to calm my little self down. I'm waiting for the 26th. I'm trying to calm my little self down.
Vicky Soto, Louisville, Kentucky.
All right, Vicky Soto. How are you, Vicky, in Louisville, Kentucky?
Doing great. Good morning, family.
Good morning. Keep it coming, family. The leaders are on the line. Who else is with us?
Good morning, Team Effort Network. TTP Days. Let's get it on. Good morning, ladies. Great to have you on this morning.
All right. My goodness, the leaders are jumping in, family. They're jumping in. Who else is with us this morning? Go right in.
Jesse Bowden. Calling from work.
There's another one. What's going on, Jesse?
Hey, calling from work today, Pastor. I got to say work.
I hear you. I hear you.
I keep it low, but I'm doing outstanding, and hello to the rest of the 10 family out there.
You're doing great. So, everybody's doing good. Everybody knows what they should be doing. Thanks for calling in, Jesse.
Oh, you're welcome.
Come on, family. Keep it coming.
Paul
yes,
Jackson
sir.
from Heights, Maryland. Good morning.
Good morning, Paul Jackson. How are you, sir?
Doing great. It's a magnificent day. Today.
A beautiful day indeed. Thank you for being here with us this morning, as you
Thank
are
you
every
for having
morning.
Me. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Keep it coming, family. Who is with us this morning? Keep it coming. You all got
John Joeseph, Emeryville, California.
I know, that's right. You hold your position right there. You just hold it right there. You just hold all that, okay? You family. You don't have to call time.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
So I think y'all are watching that clock. I got this thing down pat. That's a team that is just tight, that work together, we're succinct, we know each other. You're just a great group of leaders that's really, really making a difference around the globe. And this is what makes this business fun. Like Mel Gell says, you got to do it, you got to have fun. I hear a lot of companies say, if you're not doing it, if you're not having fun, you're doing something wrong. And we're having fun doing this. And we're excited because, we have a great big day coming up. Our big East Coast Regional is coming up on the 26th of this month. Here we are in the month of September already on the third day of September. And we've been planning the East Coast Regional for quite some time now. And it's just going to be another few weeks. So as you hear all the great leaders, all the excitement that's on the phone, because we've been getting together, we've been having conference calls, planning this event, making sure that we're going to make it one of the best events you're going to be a part of this year, and it's going to be just that. So if you have a major reservation, I'm going to encourage you each and every day to make sure you go to www.vitaminspraysnow.com to get your reservations, because we are literally planning something explosive for you that you want to be a part of. I'm going to take a pause right here, bring on my business partner, executive founding member, 2-star Pastor Dr. Del Wafer. Are you there, sir? Pastor Del, are you there? And if
Hi, Pastor Denise. This is his better half. Sorry. He comes back right now. Can you get him later?
Hey, Diane, I can hear a little bit. You're breaking up just a little bit.
I'm sweetie. She's on the business call right now. Can
Okay. Okay, well, I tell you what, family. We have another great leader on the call with us today, and I'm so excited about this great leader here. He's just blowing it up there on the West Coast, just being a blessing and a help to so many. His dedication to Team Up Network is just felt every time he speaks, when he gets on stage. You know, this man he's in it to win it. He's all the way in. He has picked this spot. He's going to the top. He's not going to quit. He's too legit to quit. So I am more than excited to bring to the morning call. He normally has an evening call, but I'm so happy to have him on the conference today. He will be here for the big event. I just want you to know that he will be in the house. Family, let's welcome to the call Mr. Dr. Pastor Don Joeseph. Are you there this morning, sir?
I am here, Pastor Dr. Denise McDowell. How you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. I am really excited to have you on the call. Each and every time we come in contact, something explosive do happen, Don. I have to say that. Something explosive do happen. We met in California, walked across the stage, you blew it up. We met in San Francisco, you walked across the stage, blew it up. You even got here to the East Coast last year, walked across the stage, and you blew it up. What is this explosiveness that you bring with you?
I'll tell you, Pastor, it's just that we're in the right place at the right time, and all the stars are aligned, and we just ready to rumble. That's all. It's our time, and we just got to step up to the plate and just start hitting home runs.
Oh, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Now, Don, I'm going to move out your way because I want you just to share your heart, because I know you always have a lot of wonderful things to say and to share. So I'm going to get out the way and let you go ahead and share what Team Effort Network is to you, why are you so involved in it, what are you looking forward to the big event, what's going to happen this month at the big event, and what you're doing there on the West Coast.
Well, Pastor, what I like to do first, I'd like to just start off. I do have a couple of my leaders here on the West Coast. They're on the line with me. I want to give them an opportunity to say something. One of them is a young lady that's been with me since the beginning. Wouldn't be where I am without her. So you talk about situations, stumbling blocks, obstacles. That's life. They're going to get in your way. But she's seen to be able to push them all aside and stay connected and continue to sponsor, continue to grow. Folks, that's what it's really all about. We got to make a difference in other people's lives, regardless of what's going on in ours. And I just really appreciate this young lady. I like to bring her on and just let her, pour her heart out. And then she's also, we're talking, and this is about duplication. MLM is about duplication. And I'm so proud of her because she also has one of her strong members right under her that's doing everything that we're doing. And folks, believe me, we're just following the direction of our CEO, Mel Gill, and Miss Amy. And we're just going to let it go and let it happen. But right now, without any further ado, I'd like to bring up Miss Renetta Hall. Miss Renetta Hall, are you there?
Yes, I am. And can you hear me, Don?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, good morning, Tim family. Good morning, Pastor Denise.
Good morning, Renetta. How are you?
Oh, just wonderful, wonderful.
I am so happy to be on your call this morning. Everybody's doing such a fantastic job. This 10 business is out of this world. I'm telling you, I am just enjoying myself, enjoying the trip. And Don Joseph is such an outstanding leader. He teaches us to be copycats. Just follow the right cat. We're following him as he follows Mel and Amy and all the other great leaders on the East Coast and West Coast. I'm telling you, we are just having a fantastic time. And the products are just, they keep on working. We keep finding new things that they're doing. And let me give one little short testimony real quick of my own. I occasionally have restless leg syndrome, and it only would last for, a matter of a few minutes, and it only happens, I would say, every few months or so. But I finally realized not too long ago that I haven't had that problem since I've been doing our sprays for a little over a year. And I'm going, oh, my goodness, this is wonderful. I do not know exactly which vitamin has helped me with that, but I do all 5 of them. And I'm telling you, the products are just absolutely phenomenal. And I've had a lot of challenges. A lot of things have happened. I won't even go into it. And I've had to cut back on some of my activities with 10. But you know what? You can always share. Even if you can't, if circumstances come up where you can't attend all the meetings that you want to and all the activities, you can still tell somebody about 10. I mean, this is an exciting program that you can't keep it to yourself. You can usually get on the telephone and at least share with somebody. And we have opportunities every day when you talk to someone or you meet someone, you get an opportunity to share this wonderful program. And with this program, we are literally changing lives financially and health-wise. And I'm telling you, I am so proud, still proud to be part of this 10 family and these great group of leaders such as yourself, Dr. Denise, and Don Joseph, just turning the world upside down. And I'm going to now turn it over to Mr. Lloyd Gibson, who you've all heard on the calls, Mr. Going to the Top. He is literally, I am so proud of Lloyd. I'm telling you, such an eager young man. And let me throw this in there before I turn it over to him. He is very coachable. My dad always taught, when he was pastoring, he always taught us to be FAT, which was faithful, available, and teachable. And if you're faithful, but you're not, no one can tell you anything, they can't coach you, or you're no good. And if you're just available, but you never do anything, that doesn't work. But if you're all 3, you're faithful, available, and teachable, which we use the word coachable, because a lot of people aren't coachable. They want to take the program and run their own way with it. But Mel and Amy have already made the way. They've already told us how to do it. So just do what they told you to do. It's duplication. And before I go rattling on and on, I'm going to be turning it over to Mr. Lloyd Gibson, who is just doing a fantastic job. I've seen the growth. I am just so proud. I'm like a proud mama, with the shirt on and the buttons are popping off because my chest is getting so big. So without further ado, Lloyd, are you there, Mr. Lloyd?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And, before I start, let me look in the mirror and take a look at this guy who you're talking about to make sure that it's me.
It's you.
Yes, it's me. It's me. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Can you guys hear me clear?
Yes, sir.
All righty. Well, I thank you very much for those accolades. And that's my upline for sure, Miss Raynetta Hall, and my senior upline, Mr. Don Joseph. What a pleasure. And good morning to the East Coast, Pastor Denise, and your entire team. I am, like I said, I am just so super excited every time I come on the calls, just even listening to the calls, whether I'm in traveling mode or whether I'm sneaking in the bathroom at my job. I'm like a champagne bottle. I'm just about to pop my top and just bubble over with excitement about this company, about everything that we have to offer. And it's just amazing how the blessings are just flowing, that we, you don't have to share the product. I mean, you don't have to run out and sell the product. You just share it, and you just let people know you have it. You just, introduce something, and, let them decide, whether it's pills or spray. And, I just did a TTP at a party Saturday, and it was an elderly, a couple. They sit there and I just talked about what I'm doing. And the man said, you quite a salesman. And I said, well, I'm not really, trying to sell you the product. I'm just introducing you to a new technique. The world is changing. And as I use, all the techniques that I've listened to from the calls, and I'm just so appreciative to the calls, because to me, that's where I really learn, and that's how I study, and that's how, as Miss Raynetta Hall say, all I do is copy, what is already. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. Just follow it. As Mel say, it's not hard. At one time, I just thought, you have to, go to college and almost have a AA degree, and you just have to just get a dictionary and just learn all these big words, and just learn all the terminologies, and just here it is. We're talking about health products, and so we want to educate people, of course, giving them the correct knowledge and information that they can make a choice on whether they want to use our product or use another product that's out there. And that's the most important thing, I think, is the target market, and just finding out what it is that, people really need. And you can find that out by listening to them. So it's easy, simple, and convenient. So, that's what it is. But what I would really like to just say this morning, too, is that right out here on the West Coast, we also popping the most like butter and toast. It's just so much we have going on this Saturday with our summer blast. I'm just so excited about it. We involved into a community television station, and it's 750,000 viewers. And we meet there on every Saturday morning. We do our training sessions. We do our TTP. We come together and we just invite the public. So this Saturday at 10 a.m. all the way up until 4 a.m., we will be out there in the parking lot set up. As Vineyards is, we're looking at maybe 30 to 40 other guests coming, which is going to be, food, fun, games, and jumpers for the kids, and, the whole 9 yards for people to bring their families out and just have a good time and introduce the product to, everyone who's there. So I'm just super excited about the fact that we're looking at a phenomenal turnout, as our word is always expressed, that we're going to come out and we're gonna blow this thing up. We're gonna get on the map for sure right here in Oaktown, California. It's not as if we're on there now, but we're going to really, be exposed with the help and thanks to Mr. Leonard Stevens, who is just doing just a fantastic job as helping, businesses and people grow. So we looking forward to really being exposed with a Team Effort Network. And like I said, I just personally, I really would like to, like as Mr. Joeseph always do, when we do our calls, he just includes everybody. To me, like I said, this is I call him the James Brown of the MLM, the hardest working man in the business. I mean, a harder goal. Just I could just say so much about this young man that I would be on the phone about another couple of hours. But it's just the fact that like I said, he just helps everybody, and he teaches us and shows us, the path that, what he learns, he shares it. And that's the most important thing you could think of when you see a person with a heart of gold, that I just love hanging around, and just any time I get an opportunity, as they say, to rub elbows and iron sharpens iron, that I do. So with that, I'm not going to hold you up too longer, and I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Joeseph. But before I go, I want to say this. Right before I give it, pass the baton back to you, Don, is like, on Sunday when I do my quotes, I want to leave one with you right now, where it was like, yesterday I was clever, so I went out to change the world. Today I'm wise, so I have to change myself before I can change the world, because we are changing people's lives. And I'm going to leave it with that and turn it back over to you, Mr. Don Joseph.
Wow, Mr. Lloyd Gibson, awesome overview, just an awesome young man out there getting it done. And of course, your sponsor, just Stella, Miss Renetta Hall, always a pleasure, always an honor. Folks, one thing you got to realize about this business, and I want to thank both of you guys, it's about consistency. It's about consistency. If you're consistent, don't worry about what's going on around you. Don't worry about what other people are doing. But you got to be consistent. And I really want to talk to people about this wonderful opportunity that we have. Folks, you got to understand, we are in the best place. We're in the right place at the right time. You got to really look at what you have in your hands. Folks, I'm telling you right now, I was thinking about this last night, and I was thinking about, look at what we have. You have a company that is absolutely second to none, folks. We have a person that has a genuine heart. His drive for us is nothing but total freedom. You're looking at a young man that, he looks at his father, and he tells his father, they have a very just awesome restaurant business, one that would make him a millionaire just like overnight. But you know what he said? He said, Dad, listen. He said, Dad, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. He said, you know what? When I wake up in the morning, at whether it's 6 or 5, you're gone. When I come home at night, you're coming in at 3 or 4 in the morning. I never see you. He said, I don't want that for my family, Dad. I want to be able to see my kids. I want to be able to, go to their games. I want to be able to, like most parents can't do, in the middle of the day, I want to be able to go in and sit in their classroom with them and just watch and see how they learn. Mel is about freedom, folks. It's not about making anybody rich. It's not about, his goal is to get us healthy and get us free. And I'm telling you right now, folks, Mel is a genius at what he's doing. I'm a financier. I was the vice president at Bank of America. This guy got it done. It's not like he's trying to do it. It's already done. He just let us walk through it. And I tell you, Mel gave us the chance to be first in the USA. And you never get a second chance to be first. So we got to take advantage of this. We got to take this and run with it. We got to give it everything we got, because he knows. He's not thinking about it's going to happen. He knows it's going to happen, folks, and he allowed us to get something done here in the USA, and especially the people in California. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, we got our main office right there in San Ramon, Bishop Ranch. How many times when you join a new company, you got to worry about where the products are, where the headquarters is. It's usually in another country. It's usually somewhere where we don't even know. But we got it right here in our hands, folks. We can go in our backyard and we got it done. That's what I love about this business. He said, I'm going to start it in the USA first. And you got to understand, it is the largest MLM country. It is the most biggest direct sale country. But then look at where he goes next, to Dubai. It's the fastest growing country, one of the most richest countries in the world. Then he go to the Philippines, and it's just where that young man just became, he maxed out the compensation plan at $35,000 a week, $5,000 a day. Folks, that's $1.82 million a year to be followed up with our monthly, because it has a dual core double binary. That means in his weekly, he maxing it out at 1.82 million annually, and then you turn around and you bring in the mirror of that, which is your monthly compensation, which is maxed out at 1.8 million. That's $3.62 million. Now, folks, that's a lot of money, but he's not satisfied there. His goal is to make a difference in our lives. And what he does is, I don't know about you, but if the 40 is not working, that's 40 years, 40 hours, and living off of 40% of what you couldn't live off of in the first place. And then most people are able to own a home after 30 to 35 years of work, and some of them never own it. Well, we're talking about 12 to 18 months. Mel is putting you in the driver's seat of not only owning your own home, but also having the car of your dream in the driveway. Folks, that's $5,500 a month. Okay? That is exactly $60,000+ a year. That's what most people make yearly. He's giving it to you in bonuses. We got to wrap our minds around this, folks. We got to make sure that we're out there doing everything we could. I just know for a fact that these events, the one in Anaheim on the 12th with our Spanish family, and then also the one on the East Coast on the 26th, those events are going to be explosive. But, folks, I want you to know every leader on this call has the ability to explode whole communities. I'm telling you what we have to do. We have to take and harness all of these leaders' ability, folks. I mean, you got, Miss Denise McDowell on the East Coast, just a heart of gold, will walk with you and teach you and give you everything you need. Her partner, statesman, Mr. Dale Wafer, folks, we're talking about class, a person that can walk pretty much in any ring of life and get it done. I'll do businessmen here on the West Coast, Mr. Memo Sainz, just blowing it up, folks. I'm telling you, this young man, he knows how to do business. He knows how to get it going, and he knows how to push it. And then, of course, we got Mr. Kevin Brown out there in Atlanta. Folks, nothing is done in great magnitude without enthusiasm and excitement. That's what he brings to the table, folks. These are the kind of things that we want to take away. We want to use these things. You got Mr. T over there in Detroit. Folks, the guy dot the T's and cross the I's. He understands the numbers. And we are in a number game. We are in a numbers game. And we got to take advantage of that. It's just so important. And look at Miss Consistency. That's what you see over there with Miss Vicky Soto, the consistency, folks. This lady not only gets it done in Team Effort International, but she turns around and gets it done in Team Effort Network. It shows you her consistency. But then you look at her duplication. When you look at Dwight and when you look at Denise Moore and you're seeing them and they're duplicating the process and the synergy and the energy and the love that's just multiplying and growing. That's the kind of environment you want to be in. And then as Denise brings in all of this help with, the facilitator, Miss Nikisha Bond, there in LA. Just, if you want to know how to do MLM, if you're struggling with some information, if you're struggling in learning, make sure you're on that call Monday morning. That's why it's available. All of these leaders, they're just genuine and caring and loving. They just want to give, and you want to make sure that you're there to take advantage of all of this. So our focus right now, and then I want to also give a shout out to Miss Shakina Day and Mr. Chris Day. They're going to be there also. And I can't leave out my good friend, Mr. Paul Jackson. I'm telling you, folks, these guys have hearts of gold, and they want to get it done. Paul Jackson would do anything and everything for you, regardless of race, color, creed, natural origins, religious background. It doesn't matter, folks. All he wants to do is get up there and show love to everybody and everywhere. And that's the kind of leadership we have. And then we go across the pond, and you got Miss Anita Poole. Now, this is what I'm saying, though. You want to be there on the East Coast, because I want you to understand that this place is about to explode. But I want you to do something. It's not about the event on the 12th, and it's really not about the event on the 26th. But you have an event in you, and you need to explode that event right now. Every day, we need to know that we need to get up, show up, and blow up. This business needs to get radical right about now. In these 3 months here, we can do more business than we've done all year. So if you're just launching your business, or if you've just been struggling in your business, folks, I want you to go out there and you need to just start slaying everything that gets in front of you. Because I'm telling you something, you are going to be a household product. I want you to understand, imagine this is not just a startup company. Most companies don't even last for a year or 2 years. This company has a parent company, which is My Video Talk. It's in 80 countries, have over 460,000 members, $100 million debt-free private. And they are paying the bills for this company. So we can get up and run. And it's doing just that. That's why Mel and Amy is going out and they're creating and building and creating and building. Because, folks, this business is about to go. The question you got to ask yourself is, are you going to be in it? Are you going to be a part of it? Listen, we ain't talking about no fluff. We're talking about just everybody on this phone needs to be spitting and getting, and ain't nobody sitting. We need to show up and blow up. We need to get out there and tell people what's on our heart. We need to share these wonderful Paramount products that the testimonies are coming back phenomenal. I mean, what else could we ask for? I believe, as I turn it back over to you, Denise, that this is the economic reform for not only the USA, but everywhere in the world. And we need to stop looking and stop being short-sighted, and we need to think huge, not just small, but huge. We need to make sure that in the USA, we are exploding this business, and we need to love on every other country and share, and share. And with that, I turn it back over to you, Mr. Dr. Denise McDowell.
My goodness. Don Joeseph family. That's Don Joeseph from Oakland, California, and he's going to be here. That love and that passion that he just shared, and I know you heard it, and I know you felt it. And that's what we have here in Team Up and Network. That's real. That's something you can't pay anybody for. That comes from the heart. Being a part of a company that is everything that he said it is. It's everything he said it is. Mel Gill wants us to be healthy, and of course he wants us to be wealthy, but he mainly wants us to just be free to do the things that you so desire to do. So you're not weighed down with the worries and concerns and a job or a 9-to-5 that's ruining your life. That's what it's all about. And Don Joseph, thank you for sharing your heart. I felt it. I could have just listened until tomorrow as to what you were saying, but I'm looking forward to you bringing that here on the East Coast. And family, you need to be in the house when Don and his family come in. Renetta, thank you so much for sharing your story. And Lloyd Gibson, man, I tell you, I hear what Renetta's saying. She's like, you're like a son that she's so proud of, that she's just watched, evaluate, just evolve and grow into this big giant of passion and love and wanting to help people. And that comes across when you're sharing as well. Renetta, right quick, what was the name of the syndrome that you said that you noticed you're not dealing with anymore?
The restless leg syndrome.
Say it again.
Restless leg syndrome. And it's where your leg, I guess, kind of goes numb-like, and it feels like little pins are sticking in the leg, and you have to keep moving the leg. It's like I have to wiggle the leg constantly to keep it from it. It's not a pain, but it's very annoying, very, very annoying.
Wow.
And, and I would get that every blue moon, and it would last, like I said, for about 10, maybe 20 minutes at the most, but it was very annoying, to say the least. And and then finally I realized, wait a minute, somebody was talking about it one day, and I said, I don't have that problem anymore. All right, woo!
Well, that's good to hear. I think it's amazing how we can start taking this phrase, and it makes it, and we have to start, wait a minute, I'm not dealing with this. You don't even know that it's gone. You have no idea that what you were dealing with before is just gone. And that's the beauty behind what we have, and being able to share and then let people know that, to have that testimony, that story to share. So family, thank you all for being here today. Thank you for bringing what you do in the evening to the morning. Now, family, this is what happens on Sundays, evenings, Wednesday, and 8 o'clock p.m. Pacific. This is the team that's on Wednesday evenings and Sunday evenings. So when you want to get someone to hear the love and the passion as to what we're doing, this is Don Joseph, Renetta Hall, and Lloyd Gibson that hosts that call on Sundays and Wednesdays. So get your team on the call. I think Pastor Dale made it to the line. Pastor Dale, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
There we go. Did you have anything to add to the call?
Amazing West Coast call for sure. But I love the synergy that these guys use, to get the brand out and highlight the brand. As you know, as our brand win, we all win. And so great having, Renetta and Lloyd and Dr. John on because they just help us to refocus, what the effort should be, what the value that we have, and what the exposure that we can bring to the world. And that is what we are all intending to do by brand exposure, is to expose to as many people as possible, to help as many people change their lives as possible. I like what John said. You ought to be spitting. What do you say? You ought to be spitting and not sitting and get up and doing something, right? So it was powerful.
I said everybody need to be spitting and getting, and ain't nobody sitting.
That's really spitting and ain't nobody sitting. But love having you guys on. Great talk.
This is Don, I call. We love it. We love it. And family, I want you to be aware that, as you know, we've set up several sets of 30 rooms for the event for East Coast and 26. And Maureen has told me that those rooms are gone, and the next 30 that she booked are gone also. So she's setting up another. She's working on trying to get another 20 rooms. So you might want to reach out to her if you have not made your reservations. See, this is one of the events you're not going to be able to wait till the last minute. In the past, we've done it because, but we're getting past that, waiting till the last minute. We're getting to the point now it's going to be standing room only. And you're going to want to make sure you get in there before that happens. So the rooms are going. Get to the website, get your ticket, get in the house because, as John and the team said, and as you can hear, it's going to be an explosive event. Once again, it's www.vitaminspraysnow.com to get your reservations. Maureen is texting me saying she's going to work on getting another 20 rooms, but make sure that she does. You get one of those rooms. She got them at a really good price. So you want to come in. There's going to be a party. There's going to be an event that's going to take place before Saturday. There's going to be an event that's going to take place after the event. And you're going to get that information once you register. So once again. Don, man, I'm telling you, I'm really just moved by what you guys brought to the call this morning. Very loving, very passionate, very real, very transparent, and very well received. Thank you so very much. We're going to bring in Kevin Vaughn, who's, I know he's waiting to explode. Watch out, hold your ears. Dr. Kevin Vaughn, are you there with our quote for the day, sir?
Woo! Man, I tell you, oh man, Don, Pastor Denise, oh man, Renetta, what an awesome call. Somebody sign me up again. I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me on this call. Woo! Man, God, I almost ran out the room, man, when you was talking about this wonderful opportunity, guys. Oh, man, all I can say is do not play with this one. Man, Pastor Denise, wasn't that a powerful call today?
Very,
incredible.
Very powerful.
And Renetta, she's always on point there. Just an awesome individual. But, man, you guys are brilliant. I'm talking about every one of you are brilliant, all the way down from Mel and Amy Gill and Mr. Gill, all the way down to everybody on this call and in our business. I tell you, it's just an honor, and you get very humbled, guys, very, very humbled. I wanted to share some things that are happening, guys, with what we have to do to get the word out, guys. Just continue to share. But this is what's going to happen. This is what Don was talking about, guys. We shared some sprays with a friend of ours from church last week, and she just emailed me back, and I told her, hey, the sprays work. She said, yes, they do. What do I have to do to become a rep? That's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Once they try the sprays, they want to know how to sign up. And guess what? They're going to be signing up this week. So, guys, keep sharing those sprays because they work. They work. People are getting results. And I talk about people that will let you know that if they don't work, they ain't going to talk to you ever again about anything probably because that means you don't know what you're doing. But, ladies and gentlemen, we got people, everybody, I'm talking about 100% of people that try this sprays want to know how do I become a customer or how do I sign up in this wonderful business. And we're talking about people like yourselves that have integrity, they have background, they have a lot of influence in the community, so they're not going to just share stuff and back up stuff unless they really believe in it. So, guys, I just want to encourage everybody to do what Don said. I hope, guys, listen to this over and over again. Thanks to Terry Whitener. Listen to this over and over again because what Don said was very powerful, very brilliant, and very timely as well. And also I heard this morning, too, from Don, guys, I just want to share this with you before I get to the quotes for today. One thing that we cannot do, guys, let's check this out. I can't control the world, but I can control my world. That is so important, Don, that you share with everybody. No matter what's going on, I got people calling, want me to sign up with this and that. But, guys, you've got to stay the course because we have the best opportunity on the planet, best comp plan, best leadership on the planet. But remember, guys, I can't control the world. I can't worry about what's going on over here, over there, but I can control my world. So stay consistent, guys. You must stay consistent with this wonderful, wonderful business model and most of all, our wonderful leadership that we have that already paved the way. All we have to do is stay the course, and that's what Don was saying today. Just stay the course, guys. You've got to stay the course on this wonderful network and wonderful business because it works, and it's going to be very, very worth your while. Wow, just an incredible call, Pastor Denise and Don and Renetta. Awesome, awesome call. So proud of you guys. So honored to be with you today. Hey, you guys ready for some awesome quotes real quick? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Well, let's get to them real quickly, guys. Hey, Victor Hansen says, your self-worth goes up, your net worth goes up with it, guys. When your self-worth goes up, your net worth will go up as well. So continue to work on, all of us work on our personal development, guys. Continue to stay focused on your attitude, make it a great attitude each and every day. Believe me, when your self-worth goes up, your net worth will go up as well. I'm always learning, always be learning, guys, always be reading, always hang around people like the people that are on this call today. Hey, our next one is anonymous. It says, one day, oh, this is powerful, guys. You're gonna jump out of your seat on this one. One day, you're going to wake up and notice that you should have tried. I was worth the fight. You're going to find out you're going to be worth the fight, guys. So one day, you're going to say, I should have tried, but guess what? I was worth the fight when you continue that journey and make that journey happen for you as well. That is powerful, guys. I want you to know that you're more worth than gold. I think we talked about this before. You're worth more than gold. You're worth more than silver. You're worth more than the rubies and all the jewels that we have on this earth. You're worth way more than that, guys. So know that you're worth more and make it happen, because it's going to be worth it, guys, because you are worth it. Hey, the last quote of the day, guys. Hope this bless you today. Hunter S. Thompson says, anything that gets your blood racing is probably worth doing. And the sprays will help you do that, guys. I love it. Anything like this business that gets your blood racing, you will be excited. And guess what? You're going to want to share, invite, and be around the best people on the planet. And cannot wait for the 26th of this month to see you guys. I am excited. Back to you. I better shut up because I'm going to keep talking, because I'm so excited about this wonderful opportunity that we have. Thank you so much, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, Don, and then have a great day, guys. Back to you, Pastor Denise. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin Vaughn. Thank you so much for those quotes and for your passion. Family, it's been a great call. Don Joeseph, I'm going to go back to you and have you to let everyone know why they need to be here for Saturday, September 26th big event.
Well, folks, I'm telling you the reason why you need to be at that event, and I want to just say something in our first event when I was in Treasure Island. I really believe that Pastor Dale Wafer, he set it all in place. And, folks, he was looking at the big picture. He was looking at, he says a rising tide raises all ships. And everybody need to get their eyes focused on the brand, and we need to push the brand. And I believe that's where we started, and I think we're still in that lane. And folks, that's where it's at. No big eyes, no little U's. We just gotta push the envelope right now. And the reason why you want to be at the big events, because everything happens at the big events. That information was said at our first event in Treasure Island by Mr. Dale Wafer. So if you don't come to the big events, what Mel always tell you, you got to pay attention to the little things. It's the little things that make you huge, folks. It's the little things. All of us are going to be wealthy. All of us are going to be rich. But it's those little things. And if you don't come to the big events, you're going to miss out, because, folks, I'm telling you, you got people that are expert in every category of MLM, and they're going to be pouring their hearts out. And, if you want to learn something, you want to learn it straight from the horse's mouth. You don't want to be, stumbling and flipping and falling. You're going to go to this event, and you're going to hear something, and you're going to take it away, and it's going to cause your business to explode. But don't go by yourself. Make sure you bring some of your team members with you so that they can hear from someone else. Sometimes validation is the most important. When you see edification and validation, folks, that's really what it's all about, in consistency. And that's what you're going to get there. You're going to see everybody heading in the same direction. They may have a different swagger, but they go all be heading in the same direction. And, folks, our goal is to do just what Mel says. His command is that we take this business to $50 million in 18 months. And we are already 6 months into it, folks. We got to be jamming. So I tell you what, when you get there, nobody's playing, but everybody's being themselves, but they're being their best self. And so you bring your best self, and I tell you what, we're going to take it to the next level. That's why you want to be there. Make sure you're there in the seat. Make sure your leaders are there in those seats, folks. I'm telling you, the month of September is going to be the biggest month that this Team Effort Network has had. And it's because of the energy and the synergy that's going to lead up to these events. And then at these events, it's just going to explode. I believe that this month, September, is going to be the biggest month that this business has ever seen. And I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Woohoo!
That's right. That's right. There you have it, family. I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to say, family, don't forget, get to a TTP tonight. to get your people gathered together, get them ready. There's a TTP going on somewhere in your neighborhood. Check the calendar event. Get there tonight. If you don't have a TTP, set one up. If you can't set one up, make sure you join Mr. T on Show Me the Money call tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And be back on the call tomorrow as we continue to press forward to the $50 million that's coming into Team Effort Network. You have heard it from Mel Gill himself. It's happening. 10 stars are popping up. They're maxing out to $35,000 a week. This is just the beginning. It happens just like that. You never know what day it's going to happen. You just wake up one day and something happens. That's what miracles are. You don't know when they're going to happen. You just know that they do. So as Don just said, lock on what it is you believe in, but dream big. If you're going to dream, dream big. Go for it. Go for it all the way because it's possible and it will happen, family. Don, Joseph, Renetta, Lloyd, thank you guys so much. You are so loved and appreciated. All that you're doing with the company. Looking forward to seeing you on this big event for this month. Now, family, get off this phone, get out there, and go shout it from the rooftop. Great things are happening here at Team Effort Network, and you want to be a part of it. Go let your friends and family know. They want to be a part of what. Get them in position now, right now. Love you guys. Be back tomorrow morning. Have one great thing. You are loved and appreciated. God bless you all.